Hi and welcome to Heart Joy Crochet. My name's Jill. Thanks for joining me today to learn how to triple crochet. I crochet in US terms, but the UK is double treble crochet. The triple crochet stitch is one of the tallest basic stitches in crochet. In today's tutorial you will learn how to triple crochet, how to use stitch markers, and how to count your stitches. Also at the end there'll be some tips and tricks. Today you will need some yarn, a crochet hook, and some stitch markers. I'm going to start by making a slip knot and a starting chain. If you haven't learned how to do those yet, links to my videos on those subjects will be in the description. So we're going to make a foundation chain of 16 chains, and then we're going to add on an extra 3, and those extra chains will make a total of 19 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. To begin, we'll skip the first 4 chains. These will count as your first triple crochet. We'll then work our first stitch into the 5th chain. So you can see you've got your loop on the hook, that doesn't count as a chain. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the 5th chain that we want to go into. So what we need to do is to yarn over, then yarn over again. Insert your hook into the 5th chain. Yarn over, pull through the loop. So you should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook. So you should have 3 loops left. Yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. And we have 2 loops left. Then yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. And there you go, you can see we've got our first triple crochet. So you can see here that those chains that we made, the 4 chains that we skipped I should say, they're counting as the first triple crochet. So now what we're going to do is going to look at the top of that triple crochet there. But what we want to do is mark the 4th chain here that we made with a stitch marker. So when we come back that way, we're going to know that that's the top of that chain, which counts as the first triple crochet. So I'm just putting that through there. Okay. Right, so we'll keep going. Yarn over twice. Insert into the next chain, which is not this big one here because that's already got a stitch in it. That chain there. Insert your hook. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. That's your second triple crochet. One more time. Yarn over again. Insert your hook. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over through 2 loops. Yarn over through 2 loops. Yarn over through the remaining 2 loops. And that gives us 4 triple crochets. So we've got the chain there is number 1, 2, 3 and 4. We'll do one more and then I'll meet you at the end. So yarn over twice. We're not going in there, in that big one there, because that's already got a stitch. The next chain is there. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops. Okay, so keep going and I'll meet you at the end. So now we've come to the end of the row. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we'll turn our work. Now these 3 chains are counted as our first triple crochet. So you see here, this hole here is this stitch. So we're going to triple crochet into the next stitch, which is right there. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, second 2 loops, yarn over, third 2 loops. Let's keep going. Okay, keep going and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Okay, so I've come to the second last stitch, which is right there. I'm going to put that in. Okay, we can see here our stitch marker is in that chain at the top of the first set of chains that we're counting as our first triple crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice, remove the stitch marker, and then go into that chain. So that chain can be really difficult to see and to identify if you don't have a stitch marker in there, especially if you're new to crochet. So that's a really helpful tip. Okay, I've gone ahead and I've done 4 rows of triple crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to count your stitches, you can see that you've got 1 at the end here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So that's correct. Okay, so I'm going to show you all these swatches together. So the first one I'm going to show you is a single crochet. So you can see the size of that. And then this is a half double crochet. Not sitting flat for me. You get the idea. Single crochet, half double crochet. This one's a double crochet. I'll put my scissors on there, see if it'll make it stay down. There's the double crochet, and there's the triple crochet that we just did. So you can see, you know, the real difference in the height of the stitches is quite amazing. So some tips for the triple crochet are: 1, make sure you keep even tension when you're making triple crochet so the stitches look even. Number 2, don't forget to count your triple crochets, remembering that the starting chain of 3 is your first triple crochet. Number 3, you can add a stitch marker in the top chain of the turning chain so you know where the top of the stitch is. As you can see, triple crochet creates long open stitches that are perfect for lacy patterns, airy scarves and lightweight blankets. They're even used to make corners in granny squares. So thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, which will help it get sent out to more people. I have a playlist of other beginner crochet tutorials if you're interested. So see you next time, and bye for now.